to the stream. It's me, where to go, and I am here finally. Yes, I am an hour late, but I'm here. Yes. So we're gonna do the camping. We're gonna do the clicky. We're going to do the sprints. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. And while we were waiting for the, what was I even saying? This is what I was trying to say. I am going to Alright, you guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. Sorry, I needed to check this out really quick. And I think what I need to do, I know what I need to do. Hold on a second. I should have done this before streaming, probably. But, it's fine. Hopefully you guys just don't hear any annoying Windows sounds. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to editor, trim. We're going to try to find, where is it? I don't even know where it is. What is it called? Oh, I see. Okay. I will just search for that name. No, that's not it. Alright, let's see. Alright, just trying to get some ambience together for you all. I might just have to oh, I know. Dream Cartographers here. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Wait a second. I know how to find it. I should have gone to this. And this opened up a folder. There it is. That was easy. No wonder it is not showing up because of what it's named. That's too many emojis in the name. I can hardly believe I was able to play with all those emojis in the name. We are going to move this to there. Oh, Mr. Hanito is here. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Dealer's Choice, says Mr. Hanito, asking me to sing something. When you say dealer's choice, you're telling me to choose anything at all to sing. I can do that if you want. But if you want me to sing something particular, it could be as vague or as, you know, specific as you'd like. Feel free to suggest anything. You're wearing your spy suit. Yeah. I was doing so this is what I had on yesterday for my like stream uniform, because I thought that since if I was going to be called into the world building wars, I would be wearing this. And I have my Will-O-Wisp merch on. But I was not a winner, so I did not get called on stage, but we did watch the party. Here we had a watch party here. Una says, hi, I almost didn't see you there. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Joe is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, give me your best. Pretend this is America's Got Talent, says Mr. Juanito. Okay, let's see. X is here as well. Hello, 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 everyone. Alright. I'm trying to sing something that Adam Fighter is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Adam Fighter, how are you? Pixel Sharky is here as well, lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk. God bless. Much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. Yeah, all the people are here. Welcome in. And I am about to sing a song. That's very challenging for me to think of a song to sing. Mr. El Nito says, no pressure, I just don't know where your speciality lies, so figure let you pick so you're comfortable. No. See, I don't have a speciality very much. In fact, if you don't pick something, then Dream Cartographer is gonna want me to rap the One Bad Apple song. So I'm gonna have to do that now. Want to hear you sing. Okay. I mean, you can suggest a vague area. Like you could say a worship song or a kid's song or a theme song to a show or, you know, something. Yes. One Bad Apple. I could do that. Now, Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden. I am not sure I know that one, unfortunately. So, like I said, yes, thank you for trying to let me choose, but I think you need to like, vaguely do a genre, at least, or something like that, to help me to home in on a thing to sing. Joe says, can you print a 16 by 11 clay lizard breath picture I can put in a frame? Okay. Copyright strike alert, says an X. I doubt I will sing anything good enough for copyright strike alert to appear on my channel. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to sing One Bad Apple, but that's not really a song that I can sing. So Mr. Juanito will probably be disappointed because I'm gonna be rapping, and I'm going to be rapping as two people arguing with myself. Yeah. If you're not familiar with One Bad Apple, then yeah, that's what that is. But yeah, what was I doing? I was trying to, before all this happened, I was trying to, get some, background music or something going. And I was like, maybe not music, but just like the little, tweedling birds and stuff. So the thing about this video, see, there it is. The thing about this video that I wanted to do is I wanted to cut it because it's way too lengthy and it keeps cutting up. So I'm cutting it down to 30 minutes so that it can be better. And hopefully not take up as much memory, RAM, and energy from my computer. But while we are waiting for that, what I'm going to do is sing the One Bad Apple song, okay? So One Bad Apple is a rap from a show called Electric Company. And yes, there was an older show called Electric Company. And oh my goodness, that is a wild and crazy little juggling guy right there. That is very speedy. I did not know he could juggle that fast. Joe says you need me to send a drawing. Can you please send this via text so that I'm not confused in the chat of the stream? Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate it. Pokemon theme. Okay, so I do not know the full lyrics of the Pokemon theme. I just know the first 11 words, and then Pokemon gotta catch them all. That's all I know. So I can honestly sing that. I will try it then. All right. All right. I want to be the very best. No one ever was. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. That's all I'm gonna do. That's it. Sorry. Thanks. Now, it's time for the One Bad Apple, which, as I was saying, it's from an electric company, and it is a show. Electric Company is actually an old show. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, okay. That was not my best singing, though. Electric Company is an old show, but it was rebooted, and now the reboot is an old show as well, where Lin-Manuel Miranda, which some of you guys will know from more popular fame as of recent years, which is still a long time now, known for like musicals and stuff like that, but he was basically doing a rap battle with, I forget his name. I only know him as Danny from Electric Company, but he's from The Good Place. I don't even remember his name for real. Yes, no, not Kendrick Lamar. No, not Kendrick Lamar. No. Okay. Don't battle him. Yeah, I don't know that song. Yes, what's his name? A Dream? You probably know his name. It's from The Good Place. He's from other stuff too. I really don't remember his name. Not LeVar Burton. No, you guys. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to give you guys the clip to the link to the clip so you guys can watch on your own time and figure out who these people are, because oh my goodness, these are wrong answers, guys. Okay, here is the One Bad Apple. I am not going to play that on my channel. Here is the link if you guys want to see it. I am going to see who it is. Okay, William Jackson Harper. Yes, William Jackson Harper is his actor name, and he plays Chidi. I cannot pronounce that at all on The Good Place. So you were right, Dream. It is him from The Good Place. Okay. So close with James Earl Jones? No. What on earth? You guys are guessing every single person in the world besides him. Okay. So it's time for me to go ahead and sing it, okay? Where do I start? Oh, this is dreadful. You want some negative words? I got a head full of rhymes that are terrible and wicked, and I can make the terrible terrific when I kick it. What wicked? I can flip it and reverse it, make it wonderful without the need to rehearse it. Take a head full of dreadful and make it dreamy. I can turn your sadness into smiles when you see me. Oh, leave me alone. I think this place is awful. You're a Frankfurter, well, I prefer falafel. Every waffle, every frozen food is horrendous, and this is going from awesome to stupendous. When this started, see, I knew you were resilient, more like resentful. See, that's brilliant. What? Bad apple, give me another word. I can make it positive or rest assured. Joyful, divine, something I forgot. Gross, great, what else you got on your mind? This is fun, it's divine, I'm delighted you visited. It's a little magnificent, isn't it? Spoiled, sparkling, laughter. We can live horribly happily ever after. Yeah, okay. That was very weird, especially with no context. But you guys have to watch the video, please. Thank you. Okay. What were we doing? I have no idea. Thank you to Dream for that. Dream loves that. I don't even remember. Did you find that, Dream, or did I share that with you one time and then you just never got enough of it? Because that's been a running joke with Dream, loving that so much and getting me to sing that on my stream at every opportunity. Adam says, it's my ringtone. Yes. Dream says, you were forgetting lyrics. I need to make you rap more often. Yeah, so the problem with it, I usually know the lyrics by heart. Thank you for the cheering and the applause. Yeah, but yeah, a lot was going on. So I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm running out of brain fuel or something. Okay, it's time for the video. So we can sprint or something, right? Let's see. This is a, let me rename this. Okay. And I'm gonna keep this and then just do this. Hopefully this is fine. Yay! Mr. Anito says, well, I'm off to bed. Thanks for the song. Have a great stream. God bless. God bless. Much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you making it where I get to sing fun songs. And hopefully I'll sing a better song. Next time I will try to be more prepared with an actual song to sing you if you do not know what to get me to sing. All right. Now, I believe you guys have started a sprint in the server already. We are going to see if let's see, how long does this sprint last? This sprint, all right, this sprint is going to be over in about 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is just do our little waiting clock. And once we do the resting clock, after the resting, we will sprint again in the server. Yes, Dream. So yeah, I do remember. I didn't know if you like found it and shared it with me. I was like, oh, I remember that, or if it was like I shared it with you. But yeah, that makes sense. That's something that I love so much, and it's just so hilarious. So I'm glad that it also brings laughs and smiles to you as well, Dream. By the way, guys, we are supposed to be doing sprints. I am super late, but we are supposed to be doing sprints. If you would like to join us in the Discord server, which is not necessary, but if you want to, you can click the link that Handsome Co-host just put into the chat. And if you do that, then, yeah, you can join us there. And you can keep track of your words in the channel. But if you don't want to, that's fine. You can still just stay right where you are in the comfort of the Twitch chat. And you can just hang out with us. And once again, if you guys are not like sprinting or anything, that's fine. Feel free to just chat and all that. No need to sprint if you're not sprinting. But if you want to, it's open. Yeah, we have a new clock. We've been trying it out a bit. Usually, we're going to like have the clock on the screen bigger than me. I'm just in the corner so that you guys can see better. And if you still need the clock bigger, I can make it bigger too. But I've just had it like this so that you guys can see the window and see the clock counting down. And then we're going to have a sprinting clock after the resting clock is over. So while we're resting, because people have already started to sprint in the server, we just want to make sure that we are able to get in on the beginning of the sprint. Feel free to take a break, do some stretches, get something to drink, get something to eat. You know, stretch those fingers, take a bio break, whatever you want to do. Oh, I realize I have my water here. Yeah, NX doesn't like the water, so yeah, it's fine. I like water though. Water is good. The resting is over. Alright, we're going to do a sprint for 15 minutes soon, but we just have to let these people finish up in the server, and then we're going to start another sprint. Thank you, NX, for the rim shot. Alright, Sprint Garden. People are reporting their words. Great job, X. All right, the sprint is over there. Alrighty, 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Alright, let me see what I'm going to do. "11 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there." 9 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. All right. I don't know what to consider this. I guess I can just consider it a tradition at this rate. An helicopter. We have 5 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Let's see. And X wants more randomness. Would you like the same randomness you've been getting very recently? Okay, I suppose that means so. Alright, for those of you who don't know, NX wants me to touch grass, quite literally. So, there is a patch of grass that NX wants me to put under my keyboard. And I have not kept it there to stay. Every time I am done with streaming, I take it away because it's very in the way of my mouse. It's like getting all in the way. So I take it away and I have to bring it back because NX wants this back. So there we go. Let's see. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Dream says what? How long has that been a thing? Yeah. So it actually started, I think. I did not stream for April Fools, but it was the day after April Fools, I think, that I streamed. Whatever day that was, one of the randomness somebody redeemed. I ended up telling them that I had bought this roll of grass for no reason, and I thought maybe I could do something springy with it, but I never actually figured out what to do with it. And then NX was like, put it under your keyboard, and I was like, I thought about that, but yeah, this is not good for mouse. This is not good for mouse. But there we go. I put it under the keyboard anyway. Yeah, that's very weird. Yeah. Okay, bye. 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. There we go. Touch more grass again. Thanks so much to NX for the randomness. I guess I got a draft together, and that's it. Time's up! How did you guys do that sprint? We're going to rest a bit. Truthfully, the words that I did that time, 3 words in this article. Literally 3 words. But at least I started. We're gonna rest for 5 minutes. Great job to NX for the 203 words for House Lappin. Congratulations. Dream says, I read the writing exercise thing I wrote. Nice! Hope it works for character development. That was a very interesting exercise. I'm making Lappin House proud, says NX. Okay. I am starting a sprint in 4 minutes. Did I do that, Dream Cartographer? What do you mean? Oh, the writing exercise. So basically, Dream in a Dream's cabin, Dream posted about a writing exercise, which is very intriguing to think about. Now, that's kind of like something that I do, but only I just explore their thoughts internally. I don't make it as if they are in the environment and everything they think they have to say out loud, and they're like, oh no. So that is an interesting take on it. I don't think I've done that before. But, yeah. Very interesting little exercise, and I hope that it was very beneficial for your character. And X says, Dream, you didn't tell me. Well, you didn't stop into Dream's cabin. If you go into the different campers' quarters, you will find things that they did. I don't know what you're saying, says Dream. So I think that basically NX thinks everybody is challenging him. So if you don't tell about a writing exercise you're doing, so he can also do it, then you're challenging him, and you left him out, basically. Which is quite an extreme. NX often says that I didn't tell him that I went live when I actually tagged all the watchers. So yeah, it's just a little thing that he does. But yes, by the way, if you want to check out what Dream is talking about, you can go into Dream's little camping quarters. It is called, I think it's called Viv Has Decided to Camp. And you will see that. But yeah. It's just NX being evil, or whatever NX says. I believe you're aware that NX is Evil Inkpin, aka currently Minster Fancy Pants in the Discord. Yes, Viv has decided to camp out in a tent alone. That is what it is called. 1 minute on the resting clock for all you resters out there. I have tagged you, Minster. Alright, it is almost time for the next sprint. I'm going to join with same words. Alrighty. The resting time is up and the sprinting time has begun. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. NX asks, what's my challenge, Dream Cartographer? I accept the challenge. Dream says there's no challenge, but if you want to try the exercise, feel free. So Dream, if you don't mind, I can read what the exercise is right here on the channel, if you'd like, or you can say that people have to go into the Discord to figure it out. By the way, if you're not in our Discord server, we're having lots of fun. Camping and all kinds of stuff, so feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. Dream has an exercise, though. If you want me to explain it on stream, I can. If not, no worries. Sure, says Dream. Alright, here's the exercise. Dream says, basically, what if your character had no filter? Meaning, what if they were forced to say literally everything they were thinking, no matter what it was? And they can hear themselves doing it and are probably horrified, but can't stop. What would they say? Write it down. So, basically, that is this. Say, for instance, Evil Inkpin, if you have a character who is evil, and they're in the presence of the hero, and they're like, I do not want to reveal my evil plan right now because I don't want the hero to be able to know what I'm doing and, you know, stop me. But in this case, something has happened where every single thing that the villain is thinking is automatically being said out loud. So it's just a fun exercise to see how would the character react if all of their thoughts that they are thinking in their head, that are usually very private and personal, and they can choose what they want to share and what they don't want to share. What if they were forced to say every single thing out loud? So it's not just like somebody's reading their mind. They actually know that they're saying this out loud. It's like kind of like one of those yes man situations where they can't not tell the truth, almost. But it doesn't have to be the truth. If your character's thinking about lies, they're going to automatically just say the lies. If they're thinking about anything, they'll just say it out loud. So the exercise is to write a little bit of a scenario where that is happening with your character. And Evil Inkpin says challenge accepted. Cool. I'm watching you people's here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? Account age. I don't know if I have the account age command here. Follow age. I don't have that as well either. But it does say that your account was created June 30th, 2021. You've been following my channel since August 14th, 2024. And you were previously subbed for 2 months. Thank you so much for following the channel and being a supporter. Much love. And sorry that I don't have those commands. NX says hello there. 6 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. How art thou? I'm okay. How are you? Sending love and hugs. Do I have a section in my Discord for poetry? What kind of poetry? Are you trying to show off poetry that you have written? Or are you trying to share poetry that other people have written? What kind of poetry? Are you trying to discuss poetry? Write poetry? Reading others' poetry. I'm too rusty to write poetry right now, and the ones I'm used to write were when I was emoting a lot. Understandable. So you're asking, like, are there people who write poetry in my server? Because there are different people who do different writing, and they have their own little workshop rooms. So if you want a channel specifically for poetry, I don't think I have that at the moment. But I can ask people if you guys have poems, feel free to share them. A rating overview would be much appreciated. What do you mean? Like, you want people to share poems that they've found and give a rating of each poem as they share it? No, if they write poetry, the writing could be G or adult or something. Oh! You're saying trigger warning rating or age rating. Understandable. I thought you were saying like quality rating. You guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad to let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. Don't want to critique anyone's work, just read. Yeah. Yeah, so guess what? You know, I just had an event. It was a daily Drabble event. Some people did poetry for that event, but some people did short stories. What I could do is, if you want to run an event or just have an open call for poetry, I could make a little thread and tell people to share poetry that they wrote, and just so you can read it. Alright, time's up for that sprint. How did you guys do? We are going to be resting for 5 minutes. I didn't do much, actually. I got more than I thought I did. 43 new words. 4 house melees. I'm watching, says, this issue with that is consistently reading and commenting. It would be so sporadic, so maybe not. I mean, no. So what I'm saying is, if that would be something you wanted, we can. You're probably in an ad, though. I'll wait for you to come back. 413 on the resting clock for all you resters out there. My house is winning, says an X. I'm not sure. Oh, you have Turbo. Okay, great. Awesome. Thanks so much for supporting Twitch. Much love. I appreciate when people subscribe to channels or either subscribe to Twitch Turbo so that they can help to support Twitch and all the lovely creators that you can find there. Yeah, so if you want it to be more of a like an event like between this and this time period, we can do that, but I'm not going to obligate you to be reading stuff if you don't want to. I was just offering if you wanted to host an event. Some people do host events in my server. Sometimes I host events and stuff like that. But if you want it to be something very, very low effort and chill, just like you could literally make a workshop room called I'm Watching You's Poetry House or something and say, if anybody has poetry, feel free to send it my way, whether you wrote it or if you found it somewhere, and just make sure you put the proper trigger warning, content warning on it, and I would just love to read. Some people have done that kind of thing. In the past, there were non-native English speakers who just like kind of made a thread that said, throw English vocabulary words at me. I want to learn new, words. There were some people who were like just discussing just anything. So if you like that and you want it to just be very chill and it's not like an event with a time period and like a start and an end time, we could do that as well. Yeah, I was just offering if you wanted that. But if you don't want anything like that, that's fine as well. So yeah. That would be like a nice little event. And I wonder if people would like that. And it won't be like everybody rush to get your poetry in. But just like, if you have poetry, feel free to send it my way. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a little issue of have a little call for poetry. Because there is a difference between poetry and story writing. Thank you for the applause. And if you have any other stipulations you want for the specific poems you're looking for, feel free to let me know. Uh-oh, sorry, that made you jump. NX loves to do all the sound effects. But yeah, if you have any specific, you know. Uh-oh, NX has started another sprint already. Well, we're gonna wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, if you have any other specific stipulations about, like, length of the poem or suggestions for, you know, content, what you want the poem to include, stuff like that, you can tell me that as well, so that we can try to make sure that we get some poetry that you would really appreciate, like what your favorite kind of poems are. So yeah, so whatever you want to do. I'm watching you says the sign of a great channel point selection. I mean, a great channel point section is constant button pushing. Woo! Yeah, well, I try not to make things too overwhelming, so that's why I have some things on a timeout and stuff like that, because it can get kind of hectic here. Alrighty. Time is up for the resting. We are in the middle of a sprint, actually, but we're just gonna say that it starts right now. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. And if you would like to join us in the Discord, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. I'm going to join with my same words. I'm watching. It says I type 12 words per minute. Maybe not. No, that's okay. If you're doing a sprint, you could do sprint in writing, but you could also do a sprint in something else. So we're just kind of doing productivity sprints. If you have anything you want to do, if you're cleaning up, or if you're like you said, working on your blurps or something like that, if you're reading something, if you are getting yourself something to eat, if you're feeding the pets, anything like that, it can be what you count in a productivity sprint. So yeah, feel free to let us know what you're doing during the sprint if you are doing anything. But if you're not sprinting at all, or you're not doing any kind of productive task, that's fine. You're still good to chill out and just talk with us in the chat. So yeah, it's not like there's some people, which I understand, there's like, okay, when we're sprinting, everybody be quiet. I'm going to be muted. If you talk in the chat, then I'm not going to answer you until after you sprint. But guess what? I'm not that kind of person. So if you want to talk while we're sprinting and you're just totally talking about something else, feel free to do that as well. And you can still redeem stuff and all that kind of stuff still in the chat. Oh wow, the video ended. Okay, yay. I forgot to put it on repeat. But that was what I was doing. I made the video short because the video at first was way too lengthy there. Una has redeemed a gift for the chat. Oh no! Let's see what kind of gift for the chat Una has redeemed, because very interesting choice of redeem. All right. Here we go. Oh no! A sub bomb. Okay. Let's see. I don't know how much of a sub bomb I can do right now. But it's on the wheel, and Una has gifted the chat. I don't know. Una, do you have a sub right now? I don't even know if Una is subscribed right now. Okay, I will write a short. I'm watching people trivia for my chat. That will be my task. Nice, awesome. What is that? Okay, so usually a sub bomb is when a person, usually not the streamer themselves, but a person in the streamer's chat will basically gift a lot of people subs to their channel at one point, at one time. Kind of like you can choose to buy 5 subs, and they gift to 5 random people in the channel, without necessarily, gifting to one individual person. You're just kind of doing a blanket gift that's just gonna cover a couple of people. So that's what a sub bomb is. I'm trying to figure out though, Una, do you have a sub to the channel right now? Please let me know. I haven't seen you say anything yet in the chat. You only redeemed something. Una says, oh well, it'll happen when it happens. You are a subscriber, so you are actually subscribed right now. Alright, great. You are subscribed. Yep, I cannot gift you a sub because you are already subscribed. Well, I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna have to go and I'm watching. It says having a hard time with the prize wheel I made a couple of months ago. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to do that. What kind of prize wheel are you having trouble with? Or what happened with the prize wheel? Is it like you're having trouble with getting it to work? Or is it more like you're having trouble with figuring out what prizes to go on there? Like, what kind of trouble are you having? Maybe we can help you. Oops, I am clicking the whole wrong thing. Okay. It says it has expired. It is not expired. What is wrong with this? Okay. Let's see. I'm watching. You says it was all the games on my game list, the hard ones. What do you mean? To make it work, should I email the file to you? Feel free to email or DM the file. Feel free to do so. Dream says editing writer deck update. The bad news? Scrivener still says I'm on the trial version. The good news? It still says I have 29 uses left despite me opening it last time, which suggests that I might still be able to use it as much as I want. Hopefully. Hopefully. That is very interesting. I hope things are fine for you. That sounds like some good news, I guess. So congrats on that. Hopefully you're able to actually get it better than that, though. Alright, sub-bomb complete.
Good one.
Now we are going to have someone saying various things several times. Thank you guys so much, Una, for gifting the community subs. Great job. That was really a gift for the community, indeed. I should probably still back up stuff just in case. Yes, please do back up everything. Please back up everything. I would really not like for you to lose things. Una says, maybe it counts used days, though. You definitely need to back up while you can, just in case. By the way, says Dream. Una, I was mistaken before. I think that export does work. I'm glad if it does. Please export everything, and please save it. I'm watching people say sent to Discord DM. Okay, let me see if I can see what's going on here. Because I don't know. I don't think I understand quite what you're saying. Also, are you sure you sent it to me? Because I do not see a Discord DM from you right now. I thought so. You said, oh no, sent it to the wrong person. BRB, okay. I was like, I don't see anything. Una says, I would be in huge trouble because I wouldn't be able to remember and find everything. You're talking about the, if you did not export things and save things. Yeah, export, save, export everything, please. I would suggest so. I'm a person who, when I'm like that, when bad things happen and I lose work.
Good one.
I was about to say thank you for subscribing, and then I was like, I'm the one who's gifted you guys a sub. But thank you guys for being part of the community, and you got a sub to my channel. Thanks to Una. Thank you again to Una for literally gifting the chat subs. That was a very interesting gift, and quite a gift indeed. Alright, we've got the game wheel file. Wait. Okay, I don't know if I can open a wheel file. What program do you what
Good one.
Thank you so much again to Una for the gifted sub bomb. Also thank you to Starcasted for following the channel. Much love if you followed the channel. Technically you gifted them. Yeah, but that's because you are the one who redeemed gift for the chat. You used 7,000 wisps to gift the chat, okay? So that was you. You used all those wisps. Congratulations. I'm watching people, by the way. I said
to be associate.
Thank you so much for following the channel, Starcasted. Much love. I'm watching people. It was a site with a wheel on it that someone gave to me to use. I forgot which one. Ah, man. Because I see a lot of code. It is a wheel file, and it says, after spin sound, applause sound, softs, after spin sound. This is what I'm seeing right here. I cannot see what it is. Display, remove button, trivia game, daily button, plot words, text, box office, game, reactionary, episode, pick cross, NBA guess. It's very like that. So I honestly don't know how to read that unless I'm just gonna go through, and then I won't understand. I won't understand what you're trying to do. Okay, let's calm down. What exactly is the problem you're doing? So I can tell you probably spent a lot of time making this wheel and somehow it's not working the way you want it to work. Is that true? Is this wheel in your program? Are you using like Streamlabs or either OBS? I think you use OBS, not Streamlabs. Just the regular OBS. Are you using it directly through OBS, or do you still use an external site to spin the wheel on? Una says, which editor and file extension do you have here? That's what I was saying. So I'm watching people is saying that she got it from a site that somebody sent, and she doesn't remember what site that is. And the literal file extension is wheel, W-H-E-E-L. It is a wheel file. I have never heard of that kind of file, and I have never seen that file. For my personal wheels that I use the site called Picker Wheel, and it's quite intuitive. It's easy. I'm watching people says it was a site to make a prize wheel. I forgot the site. It's not a virus. It's a real site. She uses it all the time. It's fine. If you forgot the site, is there a way to find out what site it is? Also, so you go to it. Do you go to this site while you're streaming? You go to the site while you're streaming, or did you somehow integrate that into your OBS? Because that will... You never had a chance. Huh? Okay, so you made this wheel, but you never used it, are you saying? You made the wheel and never used it because you can't find out what site you made it on, I'm thinking. Never saved the site, or if I did, I cannot find it. Oh, man. Okay. So, you know what? You know what? We're going to do a thing today, okay? I am going to try to manually parse through all these things here and try to help you out. Because I have this site called Picker Wheel, which I have advertised before. And it is, I think, the best site for this kind of thing. Time's up for the sprinting. How did you guys do? I honestly did not do anything this time, but it's fine. We're going to take these clocks away. What we're going to do is help... I'm watching you people right now, okay? If you guys are still sprinting, feel free to continue doing so. What I'm going to do is go to pickerwheel.com. And this is the site I use. So you don't mind having a site where you have to go to the site, correct? You're okay with it being where you have to go to the site to spin a little wheel, correct? Or do you want it to be inside your OBS? Just let me know if you want it to be a plugin or if you don't mind going to a site. Because I usually go to an external site to spin these wheels. I'm watching people says, ooh, OBS would be great. Okay. Una says, have you tried wheelofnames.com? Is this the site that it was? Maybe? Possibly? I remember looking at this before. I think I made a thing on here before, but the problem is this is very spammy and it has a lot of ads. I know the Picker Wheel does too, but you can pay for the ads to be disabled. I believe if you probably can get an account with this as well. But I just find Picker Wheel to be a little bit more customizable. They even have it where I can put my own banner up here and all that kind of stuff like that. You think this is the site? Alright, let's see. Open a local file. I'm going to try to open the wheel file that you sent me. Yay! I think it worked. What's all this here? Yeah, it has Metazua, Diffle, down for a cross, move Yieldle, Gram Jam. This is it, right? Congratulations, Una! Thank you, Una. Wow, Una says, Internet says that wheel is an extension they use, but it doesn't mean it's the only one. Great, okay. Alright, so we did this. Una, congratulations to Una. And thank you so much to Una. Not only for gifting the chat a gift of sub bombs, but also for helping watching you people find what kind of wheel file this is. Okay, so that's it. So we have it. It is called wheelofnames.com. Wheelofnames.com. You might want to bookmark that. And then when you click open, you have to just find that file that you gave me, and it should import right in. In fact, you probably have You probably have. So you're going to ask me, can it be made into an OBS browser source? I mean, a source. Let's see if this can become a browser source from the site. It might not be able to. Let's see. No, that's just like, let's see. What is the wheel spinner for? How to use the wheel spinner? Try a Discord bot. I don't see any kind of integration here. But I do know that you can make wheels in OBS, but you would just have to do it separately from this. And I see you did a lot over here. I believe, so right here, this is my OBS, but mine is Streamlabs OBS, by the way. But I know OBS has these as well. If you have widgets, there are actually, let's see. Oh no, spin wheel, there. Spin wheel is something that is manually integrated into OBS or Streamlabs. I don't know if you can find that on your side, because like I said, I use Streamlabs OBS, not regular OBS. And if it has this little spin wheel thing, you're gonna have to click add source, and then you're gonna have to name it, and then you're gonna have to manually put all the stuff from the wheel in there. Just like all that stuff. But there is HTML enable custom code. I don't know if this code will work. Let's just try it. I'm gonna copy and try to see. This probably is not gonna work. I don't think this file, nope, that's totally not the right code to put in. Equals brain melting, says. I'm watching people, I'm so sorry. Alright, but yeah, this would be how you add the spin wheel to OBS. I mean, directly in. If you don't want to do that, sorry for Windows sounds, I deleted it. By the way, Starcasted is here! First time chatter, hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Hi, new here, is this a stream to chill and self-study and read? Yes, it is. Today we were doing writing sprints, and you just got gifted a sub thanks to Una, because Una spun the gift for the chat and got sub bombs, which made me gift sub bombs to everybody, and you were one of the people who got gifted a sub bomb too. So, congratulations for that, and welcome in. Also, Seth G. Stewart is here. Hello, 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 Seth. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so, if, I'm watching people, if you don't want to make the wheel in OBS, then you're gonna have an external site to do. But yes, there's some people who make the wheel directly in OBS. Starcast says, thank you, Una. Oh geez, yeah, exactly. So if you would like me to try to help, I can try to see if I can build one in OBS and give you the file, maybe. But I will tell you, I don't use OBS as much anymore. I still have it on my computer. But I use Streamlabs OBS, which is technically different. So I can see if I can experiment with this thing and this wheel of names. And there are a whole bunch of things on here I see. So yeah, that's going to be a lot to try to import into the OBS wheel, but if I can do that for you, I can try. I'm not going to do that on the stream right now, though. But thank you again to Una for coming up with Wheel of Names. I'm watching you says, if you can, I'd very much appreciate it when you can, no rush. Yes, I'll try. Alright, so that's that. Let's go back to this calming scene here. And we're gonna try to do some more sprints. Let's see if anybody started a sprint in this server already. I think they did. So what I'm gonna do is just say that the sprint is 14 minutes because they already started without us. 14 minutes on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. If you would like to join us in the Discord, feel free to click the link Handsome Ghost has put in the chat. If you want to just stay right where you are and chill out in the Twitch chat, you are free to do that as well. If you're not doing any sprints and you just want to chat, feel free to do that as well. Thank you so much for the Gigantify emotes. I'm watching people. More people have joined the sprint. Welcome in. I'm gonna join with my same words. If you're in an ad, exclamation point ads, let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I saw what you posted, but yeah, can you please just like move it to your own little personal space? Because that is Dream's cabin, so Dream might just not want that in Dream's cabin, okay? Alright. Thanks. Alright, bye. Okay, 10 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Una says, I don't know if there's a limit. What do you mean? A limit to what? Oh, I see. I'm watching you ask, Una, is it possible to add new things to my wheel? I have at least 15 more games. That's fine. Yes, you can. I don't think there's a limit. At least on Picker Wheel, there's not a limit. Let me show you. The people know who have been doing daily drabbles. I will tell you, on Picker Wheel, this is just a sneak peek into that. Hold on, let me do this, and then I'm gonna switch wheel. Let's go find Drabble prompts wheel. if you cannot tell, this wheel actually has little pie slices on it. You probably can't see them anymore because how many there are. And just to let you know, there are 554 of these on the wheel. So yeah, they've been letting me keep doing it. These are daily Drabble prompts that I have been doing for over a year now. And I guess every day I just come on in and add some more just in case. So, you know, some people do the daily Drabbles every day in my server, but some don't do them every day. So I like to have a Drabble prompt wheel, so just in case you're looking for a prompt and you don't know what kind of prompt to do, you can just spin the wheel and you can get a random prompt, and now this wheel is 554 prompts long. So yeah, I don't think that it will run out of any space on that wheel anytime soon, unless Wheel of Names is a little different than Picker Wheel. Amad uses lots of writing. Oh my. NX says, give me a prompt, please. Something that challenges me. All right. Let me see. Una says, glad to help. All right. Five minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Oh yes, NX wants a challenge. I would say, since you're always writing about something evil and something like a big fight scene, can you just write about something that is a little bit more calm and peaceful? Your challenge is to write about like a character eating food, or reading a book, or waking up in the morning, getting dressed. Something like a character laughing because of something, you know, pleasant happening, like a bird flying past or something. Not maniacally laughing at dangerous things that are happening, like an evil laugh. So that's just your prompt, I would say, to give a more slice of life story from your characters. Do you accept that challenge? At least you didn't say drink water. Well, they can drink water if they'd like to. That's something peaceful and slice of life.
Hey, yoo-hoo! Look at me!
NX says, my evil sea monsters and fish do need water. They look like they aren't well. Send water ASAP. Well, if they are already in the ocean, they have a lot of water. You just have to realize that they have water. Because it's your own dark abyss, and you have those ships floating on the water. That's water right there. You already have some water. Alright, time is up. How did you guys do with that sprint? 5 minutes on the resting clock. I ended up with a total of 106 new words. $945? Really? Very interesting. Alright, let's see. We're gonna make it where we sprint again in 4 minutes. Got 2:47 on the clock. For all you resters out there, feel free to stretch. Get yourself something to drink. Take a bio break. Quill has reported 82 words for House Avis. Congratulations. Drinking water? It's helping me out, but I don't like it, says Evil Inkpin. Well, water is water. Are you my house rival, Quill? Lapin versus Avis? I don't know about the individual house rivalries. I do know all the houses do compete. We, I believe, the Melees this time are supporting House Ilaris. I think I'm saying it right. So I don't know who Avis is supporting. I would assume Avis is probably supporting Chioptera, maybe? I don't know. Maybe Sauropoda? I don't know. I don't know enough about the lore. I'm just thinking about the animals. Alrighty. Time is up. Time for the next sprint. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Let me fix it because it was 14 minutes at first. So Quill, do let me know what house Avis is supporting, because I don't know. Dream says successfully backed up the stuff. Congratulations. 11:35 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Also, Colonel is here. Evening, Wordy Girl in chat. And I'm only here after assimilating half the Federation of Planets. What? Well, how are you? Making the Enterprise work for Evil Ink Pen. Evil Ink Pen says, Borg, no! Dream says, I forgot to say though that for some reason, Lutris says, I last accessed Scrivener on the 10th of October 2024, which might be contributing to the time freeze. Interesting. Yeah, I once you get into all those mods and stuff that you guys do to the devices, I don't know I don't know anymore. But yeah, a lot of that kind of stuff does confuse the programs internally, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. Hopefully that's a good thing. Colonel says, be sending in the Dominio next to try for that pen. No, this means war, Colonel, says an X. Dream says, anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with my rider deck now. And his comment about it maybe still counting down days spooked me. Can I use it even anymore? Oh no. I don't know. Like I said, once you start modifying all your programs with the weird softwares, I don't know. I think the software is liable to do anything. Should have been the Dominion, but I can't spell right, says Colonel. I thought I started to say the Domino, then I started to say the Dominion. Like, what is that? Maybe it's Dominio. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Dominion makes more sense. But the stickers and the cute keycaps, they called my name. Yeah, that's the thing. I used to have stickers all on my laptop, and then once the laptop went kaput, and I was like, drat, how am I gonna get these stickers off? I can't really. So then I made I put laptop stickers on my other laptop, and then that one went kaput, and I was like, I'm not gonna put stickers on my laptops anymore. I'm gonna put stickers on something that is not going to go kaput. Which cannot be guaranteed, but putting stickers on the laptop, especially if I have to constantly upgrade the laptop, is just becoming annoying. So then I'm like, should I like get a laptop cover and put stickers on it so maybe I can switch it out? But then I do get laptops of different sizes because my previous laptop was smaller, and then I got a little bigger one, and now I have a bigger one. So yeah, laptop cover still might not work, but like maybe a laptop case that can kind of fit lots of different size laptops in it. I could just use it as my bag to carry various papers and laptops or tablets or whatever. Maybe that? I don't know. But anyways, I do like stickers and stuff like that, but sometimes I'm just like, oh man, they're gone now. That was cool and cute when it lasted, but sadly. But NX, yeah, Dream is not saying that Dream wants to buy something. Dream is talking about something that Dream already bought. So Dream already made a little writer deck thing with custom made keycaps and stickers all over it. And if the writer deck isn't working, then it's like, well, what am I doing with these stickers and stuff? I can't do anything with it because it doesn't work. So that's what they're talking about. It is working, but is it safe is my concern. Well, if you make sure to update, export every time you use it, then I guess it's safe. I don't know. If you guys are in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. And by the way, we have on the sprinting clock 3, 2, 1 left in the sprint. Time's up for that sprint. How did you guys do? 5 minutes on the resting clock. Alright, let's see how many words I did. 98 new words. Evil Ink Pen has done research. Awesome. Alrighty. The sprint has started again in the server. We're going to wait because we still have 1 minute and 41 seconds left on the waiting clock. So do your stretches. Get yourself some water. Time's out for the resting. 15 minutes on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. If you would like to join us in the Discord server, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put into the chat. Hello, 57 on the clock for all you sprinters out there.
What took you so long?
Christy Harder is here. Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for raiding in. How are you? Hold on. Shout out to Christy Harder. Thank you for stopping by. Tiny but tough. House Avis. Here we go. How are you? Welcome to the stream. How did your stream go? I assume you were doing some productivity sprints for Game of Tomes, likely? Story arcs and subplots. Hello. Open hearts and pins from Arus. I am probably saying that wrong as well, but we are supporting you. The melees are supporting your house this time. And I am in House Melees. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the shout out. Yes, we were doing sprints. Awesome. We are actually doing sprints here as well. There are 10 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Father Beth is here. Greetings from Sauropoda as well. Greetings, greetings. Okay, I think I know what to do. Christy says, "Oh, stick around a bit. I have a writing group tonight, and that I will have to finish my words for." All right. Well, God bless, much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. If you have to head out, I understand the writing and running, but if you're sticking around, feel free to hang out here. We have some very peaceful vibes at the moment while we are doing sprints and in the garden. So if you guys would like to join the Discord server as well, you can. If not, no worries. You can stay right where you are in the comfort of the Twitch chat. But we are also in the Discord server, so we are keeping track of our words there. But much success to you with your writing assignment that you have to finish before the writing group. Hope it comes together nicely. Yuck, Ben here's here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Just waving to the sprinters as they run by my window. Welcome, men. How are you? NX says hello there. NX says, I'm sprinting, LOL. And Yike says, you look like one of the faster sprinters. Thank you for that round of applause, NX. Other Beth says, I'll join you in the next sprint if you're doing another. Yes, if you're in the server, I saw you were sprinting as well. You're always welcome to sprint away. We have 4 minutes and 31 seconds left on the sprinting clock for this time. Trying to find a good font for this. I think this one's best. Alright, first I'm gonna... Dream says, ooh, I think I fixed it! I hope you did. I hope it's good now. I hope it's good now. By the way, all of you guys, if you came in on the raid, thank you so much for stopping by. Much love to everybody. 302 on the first round. Thank you to NX for the round of applause. Una has the the Star Eye co-host. If that is correct, that is a lovely thing. Hopefully you did get it together. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is try this. I just updated the system. Date and time in the trial screen doesn't show up anymore. So it was the fact that they thought you were back in October, which is technically probably before you paid for the software. Was that it? That's strange, but if that works, that's great. I'm glad you backed everything up first, because I'm sure you didn't want it to happen where you fast forward in time and then all your work is lost because, yeah. But glad you backed it up first. But if that was the simple fix, that is awesome. Very, very awesome. Alright, what I'm gonna do is grab that. Put this over here. Oh no. Story arcs and subplot says, get those time turners. Yikes says time traveling is one way to get the most out of a writing sprint. Dream says the laptop system date was back in 2009. Oh my goodness. We have about 45 seconds left on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. Some of you guys will see in the server that the sprint is already up. You have 3 minutes to report your works. Don't worry. If you want to take these last 30 seconds, you can. 5 minutes on the resting clock. Everybody who was sprinting, feel free to report your words. Let us know how you did, either in the Twitch chat or you can do so in the Discord server, however you like. Great job to NX in the server. That's very strange. I'm trying to find something. Ah, there it is. Okay. I got it. Yak says, I'm off to go on an appointment now, and nice to see y'all today. Nice to see you as well. God bless, much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. Yak been here. Thank you for stopping by and waving at all the sprinters. 313 on the resting clock for all you resters out there. Also, Yak, I do hope that your appointment goes well. Alright, I'm going to start another sprint for 15 minutes, but it's going to start in 3 minutes, so we can still rest. Do your little stretches, guys. I've been trying to do my stretches. It is very important to stretch. All the stretching. Right. Oh no! What happened? Oh, I forgot. All right, 3, 2, 1 on the resting clock. And it's time for the sprinting. 15 minutes on the sprinting clock for all you sprinting out there. All you sprinting sprinters out there. Plaveris, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Hello, 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 welcome to the stream, says, hello, I just so happened to be cleaning out my Discord servers and rediscovered the Closet Forge Discord server where I discovered you, too. Love to read and write. Happy to be here. Hope you are well. Well, I hope you are well as well. Welcome in. The Emerald Mano K is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Glad you found the channel. How are you, by the way? And please let me know how to pronounce your name. You're good. How about you? Man, okay. Yep, I know your name is pronounced man, okay. I'm talking about Plaveris or Plaveris, I believe. I want to know how to pronounce Plaveris. I don't want to be saying it wrong. What am I typing? I am currently working on quite a few things here. I'm great. How are you? You can say Plav or my real name is Ryan. No problem. Welcome in, Ryan. If you guys are in an ad though, exclamation point ad to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. Ryan is a guest, isn't it? Nice. Alright, and you guys should be back from the ads. If you are back, welcome back. We have 11 minutes left on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. Somebody did ask what I was typing. I am currently working on several different projects. One of the projects I'm doing is an article on World Anvil. I am also trying to help with some BB code and CSS for another person. So yeah, quite a few things going on. What are you working on today? I'm just walking. Nice. Enjoy your walk. How's the weather? Good but windy. I'm glad it's good, but yeah, when it's windy, sometimes that can make it chilly. So what's the most annoying thing about the wind right now? Is it that it's making it colder, or is it just like stuff is blowing away your clothes or something, you're getting blown in the wind, or do you like the wind? I don't know. It's not that bad. Okay, I'm glad it's not that bad. Nice. Alright, let me see if this will work. .6:44 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Not yet, says an X. Are you saying the weather's not bad yet? 4 minutes and 2 seconds left on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. Dream says, who did you just wave at? There is a person that DM'd me, and I said hello to them. Thanks so much for the butterfly flutter, NX. Two minutes and 2 seconds on the clock for any sprinters out there. Dream says, my heart says clicky clicky, but my head says go to sleep. Please do go to sleep, Dream. I know it is quite late in your time zone. God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. And congratulations for fixing that rider deck. That's an awesome win. I'm going to do one more cheers for you. We need to celebrate that win. And for that win, then you can go to sleep. But congratulations for the win. It is epic and awesome. Alright, time is up in that sprint. How did you guys do? Feel free to do some stretches, get some water, take a bio break. We're going to be breaking for 5 minutes before getting back into any more sprinting time. So much love to you, Dream, and hopefully you can get some more work done on your rider deck soon. Congratulations to Author Beth as well. 458 words to House Sauropoda. Great job. Sauropoda. I say Sauropoda because it's a sauropod. A sauropoda, I think. Lappin gets 234 more words from NX. Great job. Oh no, sorry for Windows sounds.
Of course I do.
It's AJ. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. AJ, how are you?
Of course I do.
Why is he saying the same thing over and over again? But thank you for that, NX, as well. Alright, I think this should be good. NX says, Beth, are you challenging me? Author Beth says, not directly, but 11's a pretty strong house. So our Pota's got some riding in gotta get some riding in if we're gonna win the tourney. Yes, some good challenge talking. I will let you know, Author Beth, that Evil Inkpin, aka NX, aka Minster Fancy Pants, as you've probably seen in the Discord, always asks, is everybody challenging him? Challenge accepted, it says NX. Alright, so we have about 2 minutes left. Actually, 1 minute and 30 seconds, but I have told the sprint to start in 2 minutes. The Emerald Man OK says, is there anywhere on your Discord where I can send animations I found in the past? Animations you found in the past? Like that you've made or that you just found? Just randomly found. It's fine if it's randomly found. I just want to understand what you're saying. AJ says, woo, the big blue butterfly puzzle is complete. Congratulations. Yay. Awesome. We're gonna see if there's a new puzzle to be unveiled soon. Emerald says, yee, like ones I've discovered. Okay, so NX has a corner, an evil corner. NX might want to see it, so you might want to send some to him over there. But if you just want a general place to share what you're watching, there is the Broadcast Central. So there is social feed where you can put videos that you've been watching. If they're not quite yours, you can put it in Discuss Posts or Media Mania or something like that. There's so many things in the Discord there. If you want me to tag you in some places like that, feel free. What kind of animations are they? Is there any kind of specific, you know, vibe there going for the animations? Where they could be relevant, or is it just random animations of anything? Animation shots people made. Well, yeah, the socials place is probably good, or either Sharing Basket. There is Check Me Out, but that's not quite you. My bookshelf is for books you've been reading. What you're listening to is for what you've been listening to. I don't actually have a watch channel. That's hilarious. Now that I think about it, maybe I should make a What Are You Watching channel. So maybe I should actually make one of those if it doesn't seem to fit anywhere else. But by the way, the sprint has begun. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. If you would like to join us and the Emerald Man OK, along with Una, NX, and Beth, and AJ, and everybody, Dream. All these people who are in the Discord server, if you would like to join everybody, feel free to click that link that Handsome Co has put in the chat. And you can keep track of your words. If not, no worries. You can stay right where you are in the comfort of the Twitch chat and chat away. And sprint away. If you are with Game of Tomes, you can report your words here as well. Alright, I think that this should be good code. Hold on, did I actually add it? I think that the font size is too large. Nope. At 11:22 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I think this should work.
Obligatory associate.
Thank you so much, Young. I don't know what the rest of it says. Lanes, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for following. Much love to you. How are you, by the way? Unofficial Streambot is in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while in live, fun things can happen. Okay. I was like, what? It didn't work, but I forgot I didn't actually add it in. The link is still blue. You guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. 511 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Fearless is here. Question: what college or university did you graduate from? Well, because I'm thinking about going to colleges. Well, I will say I'm not the person to ask. NX says every college. I don't know how it's possible to go to every college, but nevertheless, much success to you with your search for colleges and universities. 2:50 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Story arcs and subplot says, I'd say what schools you might want to go to depends on what you want to study. If you have an idea what you want to study, that can help you pick a university that has a reputation in that field. The sprint is over. How did you guys do? It's time to rest on the resting clock. Story arcs continues to say, for me, I actually went to a state college because it had a reputation for being a good engineering school on par with private engineering schools for a third of the cost. My day job is an engineer, but I wouldn't recommend that state school to someone interested in the liberal arts. Thank you for the advice. Story arcs and subplots. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, 413 on the resting clock. How did you do the sprint? Yep, Author Beth got 491 words that time. Me? I didn't really get very many words. I did work on something though, and I kind of got it done for now. I'm gonna have to fix it up later though. Okay. Alright, bye. All right. Next says research. You ended up doing research and not words. That's understandable. Sometimes I do that same thing. 3, 2, 1 on the resting clock for all you resting folks out there. Other Beth says halfway through this squid. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but congratulations. Story arcs and subplot says Fearless or anyone else interested? Yes, Fearless. I don't know if you're still here, but Story Arcs and Subplots did have a little advice. I did read it. I don't know if you heard it. Author Beth says, in X, you can still count the time as words. The rules are on the Game of Tomes website. All right, the next sprint begins in 2 minutes. All right, get those stretches in. The sprint begins in 1 minute. Alrighty. The sprint begins in 15 seconds. If you aren't already in the Discord, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. If not, you can stay right where you are, and we are about to start in 3, 2, 1. 15 minutes on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. I think that I messed something up. Oh, I see. There we go. 11:28 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Arrow Engineer, I would assume. Arrow Engineer is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Saying greetings. Have a blessed Monday. You as well. God bless, much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. Thank you for stopping by. What is that Caitlin face for? You are drinking water? Well, cheers to that. $5.19 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. 111 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Alrighty, time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Do let me know in the chat. Now I think that we're probably going to head out soon. So, if you are part of Game of Tomes, please do bring out your words. Great job, Author Beth. 582 words.
Hey! Yoo-hoo! Look at me!
Bring out your words, everybody. Bring out your words. An X with 866 words. Wow. Really taking that as a challenge, huh? I do need to take care of some things. So I'm probably going to raid out. We're going to probably raid another Game of Tome streamer so that you can continue the writing if you so please. Great job, everyone. If you guys would like to continue sprinting, feel free to do so in the server. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, next, how are you? House Lappin is strong. Yes, it is. I see. You've been doing very well. Yes, I'm raiding out. It's okay. I'm going to try to go again live tomorrow. Alright? Alright, bye. Alright, so all you guys out there, if you are still writing, please do bring out your words if you're part of Game of Tomes. Congratulations to Beth and Mr. Fancy Plans, aka NX, for all the words you guys did that sprint. And like I was saying before I was interrupted by NX calling me on the phone, if you would like to still participate in sprints, we're still sprinting over in the Discord server, so just because my stream ends doesn't mean you have to stop sprinting. Feel free to join our server, and you can sprint anytime. There are designated places for you to sprint. There's lots of people around. We did a camp activity today about missions and quests. So if you're trying to work on something this camp, and you are at a block, or you're like, what should I do? Check out the missions and quests. There are so many missions and quests you can do today. In fact, there are only 10, so that's an achievable number. 5 missions and 5 quests. So if you would like to check those out, there's everything on there from doing something to take care of yourself, to exploring around the server and figuring out about other people's work, to exploring your own work and figuring out a new song or something to post as a part of your playlist, or if you have a mood board, a new image to add to the mood board, whatever you want to do. There's lots of fun quests and missions for you. And once again, if you do not know how to get to it, please do let me know. If you're in my server, feel free to tag me and I can help you anytime. By the way, they have started a heist towards the end of my stream. If you would like to join the heist, !heist to do so. You can also bet coins. They are not real coins, but it will be currency within the channel. Also, speaking of ads, !ads to let me know, !back to let me know you're back from ads. The ads should be starting in about 30 seconds. And I am going to wait until the ads are over to raid, because I don't like to raid while you guys are in ads. I'm watching you people is sending lots of love and hugs. Thank you so much for the big hugs. Is someone stalling? I don't think someone is stalling. I think you're stalling. Alright, everybody. That's time's up for the wedding. Alright. Mission report. Half of the team was captured by the opposing operatives. The other half escaped, but what are you going to tell Commander? Oh no, who was it? It was Author Beth who got captured. Axe did make it out, though. I made it out as well. Unfortunately, Author Beth was captured. And no! Okay, but it's okay. Hopefully we can rescue Author Beth next time. And X says, no, not Beth! Yeah, so it's fine. While you guys are in ads, what I'm going to do... Oh, I don't even have it. I'm gonna have to just tell you guys about it. Well, this month, Author Beth says, not again. This month, we have new stream pets as well. So if you would like to donate to me, you can get fun stream pets. I will show them hopefully next stream, which should be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I was a whole hour late today. I apologize. But if you do want to make sure that you are notified when I go live, please do follow the channel or either join the Discord where you can be pinged if you want to be a watcher. A watcher will be pinged when I go live. Yeah, and there's still camp activities going on. That little guy is juggling like crazy. I have no idea what's going on there. Yes, there's fun around the server. There's shenanigans around the server. And also, I'm watching people. I saw you were still around. I am going to check out that OBS for you. I'm also going to do a poetry call in the server for you. And let me know also, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard me, but if there's some kind of specific kinds of poetry you want, mostly, then you can like at least give me a little sample of what you're looking for. If you want it to be like, you know, about a certain topic, or I only want limericks or something like that. Like other people can send stuff too, but if I know the primary kind of poem you're trying to get, then I can have an emphasis on that. A cute little dancing bear. All right. Let's go on and see who we're going to raid. Anything, honestly? All right. Well. May I suggest one? You want to suggest a raid? Okay. Who do you want to suggest? Okay. We can go ahead and I haven't personally watched his stream, but I know that he was part of Blessing Boat. And we can raid, but we will say he's not a writer. He is not a writer, and he's definitely not part of Game of Tomes. So if you guys are Game of Tomes writers, please do turn in your words right now. Turn in your words right now. Let's see. He's playing what you call Monster Hunters Wilds. I have not heard of that either. But we're gonna still raid over and show love. But if you are a writer and you are in Game of Tomes, I know you probably might want to go to another Game of Tomes streamer so that you can report your words while you are writing. But if you could, and if you would like to, please stick around just for a second at least for the raid so that we can show Bushido of Christ that A Word a Girl Sends Love. We are raiding over, and here is the raid call. Please do copy it in the chat. Last call for words, Game of Tomes. Last call for Game of Tomes. Element Eds is a Game of Tomes streamer up now for folks needing a writing stream. Yes, we have Element Eds. I did see also Lady Winter author is up, and also the Game of Tomes lobby is always up, so do feel free. Oh yes, Angel in Darkness I saw was also up, so if you guys want to head out to one of those channels, please do feel free to do that. You can also search the tag GOT. The tag GOT should be right under my stream as well, and if you click that, you will see a lot of other people who are streaming Game of Tomes. But thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me today. God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. Please do at least stick around for the raid so that we can show Bushido of Christ that Word Girl Sends Love. Much love to everybody. Hope to stream again tomorrow. Bye.